Hey, it's Fabi Bob, right back at you. Aquí yo estoy caminando mi precious Daisy May. I'm a mommy of a fur baby. In times when things go, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Who says that anymore? Having a dog really brings out a lot of happiness and joy within the family. And it also builds a lot of character responsibility within the family as well. And especially when you're going through the madness of anything that anyone is going through, whether it's a loss or whether it's family problems or anything that you're going through that can make things be a bit difficult in this world. Pets have a way of bringing that joy. And I'm very glad I have my Daisy May with me. In the past, it was hard to keep and maintain a fur baby, a dog, due to other distractions and not be able to sustain a support. And that's the thing about life in general when you go through ups and downs, is that it's easy to blame others for their actions and what you do. And in reality, you have to take that accountability and not blame continuously. For instance, in parents only do the best that they can do in their own way. Can't be blaming them. As an individual, you have to grow up and acknowledging what's right and what's wrong and the difference. And as you get older, eventually, you're going to have to make quality decisions that is going to best suit the soul, as I say. As human beings, we have a tendency to, if we don't do something right, we tend to shift the blame. Or we find an excuse and not be able to do what's right for yourself and for others. And when you get to a transition, a point in your life where you're like, oh, yeah, okay, I see. So I got to do it this way? Oh. And in the process of that, do your best and not to take advantage of anybody. I think that one of the things that we as parents do when their children become an adult is that we think that because we've done everything that we had to do for them, that it's their turn to do for us. And we can mistake that as taking advantage. And it's not, it's just presumed that to think that, oh, you're just going to take care of it because I've been taking care of you for all these years. And it doesn't work that way. It took me a while to understand that, but my intentions were never wrong. My intentions were never was to take advantage of anybody. I just felt it was a way that would bring us closer. And I've gone through things that was not easy at the time. And I thought it was a good thing to have a helping hand. But unfortunately, not adult children view things as, oh, let me help my parents. At the time, they view it differently. Or as an adult child, they don't want to have their parents help them due to their ego. Because why would my parents help me? I feel already that I should do what I need to do in life. Growing up in trauma and in a family that circles around in a lot of toxicity, it's easy to find comfort in a substance, any kind of substance. Whether that could be overindulging of eating, excessive of drugs, or drinking alcohol. anything that is over excessive. In trying to find that balance, I find myself that I can do most of the things I can set my mind to. And that starts by accomplishing in what's best for you and building that eventually you don't have to have help from anybody. You can easily find the means that you need. And for the first time ever, I noticed that God has really helped me into finding that peace and establishment. As of before, I used to find it in other things that were not spiritually aligning with my soul. And now that I do, I definitely have the courage to sustain it, to know that I was going to end up having a dog, I was going to end up having a family. I was going to end up realigning myself eventually because God had that faith in me to do so. And I'm glad that God consistently pushed me to become a better version that I've never in a million years thought to become. And that's the beauty about life and how art intertwines with healing, is that eventually God will take you to a place and sustain you to say, I got this fam. So go ahead, girl, have your fur babies, have your family. Family. I am so blessed and hope you are too. Have a fabulous weekend.